At 7:14 that morning, my phone buzzed with a message from my son. I smiled, expecting cruise details. Instead, I read words that shattered my heart. Plans changed. You're not coming on the cruise. My wife wants only her family. I stared at the screen for several minutes. No phone call, no apology, no explanation. Just one text, from the little boy I had spent my entire life raising. What happened next changed every one of our lives forever. Because while they were enjoying their dream vacation, I made a decision that nobody, not even my own son, could have imagined. Stay until the end. Because when they came home, the house wasn't waiting for them anymore. For more than 30 years, I worked 6 days every week. I missed birthdays, skipped vacations, worked overtime every chance I had. Not because I loved my job, but because I loved my family. Every paycheck helped build the home my son grew up in. Every sacrifice was for his future. When his mother passed away, I promised her I would always take care of him. And I did. Years later he married. I welcomed his wife into our family with open arms. I never imagined that one day she'd become the reason I lost my place in my own son's life. When they invited me on the cruise, I was happier than I'd been in years. It wasn't about the vacation. It was about spending time together. I even bought new clothes, packed weeks early, counted the days like a child waiting for Christmas. Then, one text changed everything. Plans changed. You're not coming. My wife wants only her family. No discussion, no respect, just dismissal. I wanted to call. I wanted answers. But deep inside, I realized something painful. People don't accidentally send messages like that. They send them because they already know where you stand. That night, I barely slept. The next morning, I walked into my lawyer's office. Then I met a real estate agent. Within days, the house was listed. The property sold faster than anyone expected. I paid every remaining bill, canceled every payment connected to the house, moved my belongings into a smaller home 2 states away. I left only one envelope behind. Inside was a simple letter. Since I'm no longer considered family, I assumed you wouldn't need the home I spent my life paying for. I wish you happiness. Take care of yourselves. Then, I turned off my phone. 3 weeks later, they returned from their luxury cruise. Neighbors later told me what happened. They pulled into the driveway. A moving truck was there. New owners were carrying furniture inside. My son thought it was a mistake, until the realtor handed him my letter. He called hundreds of times, sent messages, emails, voicemails, for weeks. Eventually, I answered. He cried. He apologized. He admitted he should have stood up for me. He said he didn't realize how deeply those words would hurt. I forgave him, but forgiveness doesn't erase consequences. Trust, once broken, takes years to rebuild. Today we still speak, slowly, carefully, respectfully, because family isn't measured by shared blood. It's measured by shared respect. And the moment respect disappears, everything else begins to disappear with it. Never allow anyone to convince you that your love has no value. Parents spend a lifetime building foundations their children often never see. Respect is worth more than any vacation. Love should never require humiliation. Sometimes the strongest revenge isn't anger. It's quietly choosing peace, walking away, and letting people discover the value of what they lost only after it's gone. If this story touched your heart, remember one thing. Never take the people who sacrificed everything for you for granted. One day, you may wish you had one more chance to say, thank you.